I'm a hitting my limit. I wanna see you now. Just keep on rolling all the way, and keep on smiling all the time. Whoever parties up the storm can be the winner. Even to all of the trouble fans, say hello. Oh, you see, oh, you should be with me. You are my sweet and sweet banana. Hello, 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 banana. Walking straight, but somehow world is looking tilted. Nothing's wrong, but thing is nothing's going right. Bump into my shoulder, hey, was that on purpose? Oh no, please, no one's listening to me. Leaving for a tiny little bit a while. Aren't you gonna abandon me like all the others? Oh no, it's me, really haven't told you yet, but I always need you by my side. Come on with me, boys and girls, I can be facing to all. Yes, I am hitting my limit. I wanna see you now. Just keep on rolling all the way, and keep on smiling all the time. Whatever makes you smile, and it's que será, será. Even to all of the misfortune, say hello. Oh, you see, oh, you should be with me. You are my sweet and sweet banana. Hello, 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 banana. I'm hungry, but I don't have anything. Want my banana to stay for longer. Anything going right on the way. You see, I am becoming too slow. Stop, watching our circumstances. Having bad drinks, who's to blame? Is it my fault or my banana? Close my eyes. Let's go bananas. Hello, hello. My love, banana. Just keep on rolling all the way, and keep on smiling all the time. Whoever parties up the storm can be the winner. Even to all of the trouble fans, say hello. Oh, you see, oh, you should be with me. You are my sweet and sweet banana. Hello, 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 banana.
Welcome, friends, to another exciting episode of A VGM Journey. And I'm your host, The Messenger. The track that we're playing in today's show is Hello Banana, the main theme from the game Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. And it was composed by Hidenori Shoji, Saori Yoshida, and Satoshi Okamura. We got some pretty awesome tracks for the show this week, and I say let's get right into it. I want to kick things off with another Sega game, and coincidentally one of the composers was involved in this specific track as well. I want to play Green Vibes from the game Lost Judgment, and it was composed by Saori Yoshida. That track that you just heard, that was Green Vibes from the game Lost Judgment, and it was composed by Saori Yoshida. I actually just played through Lost Judgment in the last couple weeks, and if you're not familiar with Lost Judgment, it is the sequel to the game Judgment, which in turn, that game was a spin-off of the Yakuza series, where you play as this lawyer turned detective and you have to solve the case of this murder that happened. I don't want to go too deep in the details just because the story itself is actually really good and I don't want to spoil anything. But I will definitely say that it is good. And this specific track plays when you are fighting enemies with this fighting style called Snake. And actually, I should backtrack just a little bit and explain that you have 3 different fighting styles in Lost Judgment, and whatever one that you're going with, there is a different song for it, but I really dug this song for the Snake style. And heck, even the style itself is really good. It's probably my go-to in the game. And I might even go as far to say that this was one of my most favorite games to come out this year. I mean, there are still some stuff to get excited for in the next couple months, and there was a lot of really amazing stuff that came out earlier in the year, but Lost Judgment, I think, is definitely top 5 for sure for me. Up next for the show, I have a request from Heat Override. He wanted me to play Attica Town of Elyseus, I think that's how that's pronounced, from the game The Battle of Olympus, and it was composed by Kazuo Sawa. That track that you just heard, that was Attica Town of Elyseus from the game The Battle of Olympus, and it was composed by Kazuo Sawa and requested by Heat Override. So thank you, Heat Override, for that request. He didn't really have too much to say about it, so all he said was that it was one of his favorite games ever, and that the music is great, which, I gotta say, I agree with you. I dug this track. I can't say that I'm really too familiar with it or even this game. It's just looking at a little bit of gameplay for it. It kind of reminds me of Zelda 2, where it's an action role-playing like side-scroller. And it just seems like the kind of game that I don't really hear too many people talking about. So I'm going to take your word and say that it's an underrated gem of a game. So once again, Heat Override, thank you for that track. We're actually going to move on to something a lot more modern and that it's pretty crazy that this game came out about 10 years ago. And you might roll your eyes at this, but I'm going to play something from Call of Duty Black Ops. This is Rooftops, and it was composed by Shimomura. That track that you just heard, that was Rooftops from the game Call of Duty Black Ops, and it was composed by Shimomura. See, that wasn't too bad. I think you guys were expecting just boring Call of Duty type music, and I guess it was Call of Duty type music, but I don't think it was boring. And there was a time that I really, really liked the Call of Duty games. And I mean, I still kind of like it to this day, but nothing like the time of when Black Ops came out. And that the soundtrack for the game is actually pretty decent. I mean, yeah, there is a lot of dumb guitars that play, and it's supposed to be like action-packed and maybe taken a little seriously, but it is the kind of game that you can just have fun with and turn off your brain for a few hours. And the multiplayer was pretty good too. And the stories are nothing to really write home about. I mean, they're pretty forgettable for the most part, but the moment-to-moment action stuff is quite memorable. And I remember this song playing in the game where you're running across rooftops and it's raining and you're dealing with, I want to say, Soviet soldiers. And all I could really just say about that is it was a good time. And this song kind of kicks ass too. And I always just thought of Call of Duty as just something akin to like a summer blockbuster. And I mean, games can be art, but games can also just be dumb fun too. And that's the category that I think this track falls under, is just dumb fun. You just shut your brain off and enjoy the moment. I think for this next track, we're going to go something with a little more spookiness to it since it's October. And I'm sure that I'll have some kind of Halloween episode at the end of the month. But here's a small little taste of things to come with this track from Crypt of the Necrodancer. This is Crypteque, and it was composed by Danny Baranowsky. That track that you just listened to, that was Crypteque from the game Crypt of the Necrodancer, and it was composed by Danny Baranowsky. And that's going to just about do it for the show this week. If you like what you've been listening to, have your friends check out the show on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, whatever podcatching service that you could think of. I'm more than likely going to be on there. You can email the show at vgmjourney@yahoo.com, and you could also check us out on Twitter at VGMJourney. We have a Discord server for the show, which I will provide a link for that in the show notes, where you can hang out with your fellow VGM journeymen and talk about games, music, and even look at some cool art. I also have a Patreon for the show, which at just $3 a month, you can gain access to a monthly Patreon-only bonus show called a VGM Side Quest that I host with my fiancée, Carly. And you can also get a shout-out at the end of every show, just like the following people: Ed Wilson of the VG Embassy, Scott McElhone, and John Harrington, John Regan, Jesse Moore, and David Fleming of Game That Tune. So thank you guys for your pledges. we're going to play things out with one more track, and this is in honor of Sora being announced as the last fighter for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So I want to end things with Dearly Beloved from the game Kingdom Hearts, and it was composed by Yoko Shimomura. Have a good week, everyone.